Hi, my name is Marta and welcome to my channel where I share my story and my experiences on my twin flame journey. Today I want to talk about something really important on this journey, and these are the signs you get while you are on this journey. I know that many people think that the usual signs like 1111 or feather you find or seeing your twin flame's name all around are really indicators if the person is really your twin flame or not. But today I want to share with you something that in my own experience I realized that signs are often more personal. For example, I want to share my signs that I've gotten on when I was starting my twin flame journey. Uh, for example, I switched to high school where I met my twin flame, and my twin flame and I met on a trip with our school, and I think that we first spoke on that trip, and it was a trip in Prague, in Czech Republic. And before that, I was in other high school with my false twin flame, and I got drunk while I was in Prague. So that's the first synchronicity, something like relatable. Then my twin flame got accepted to the medical school 1 year before I got accepted to the medical school, and he had a point exam of 462 points, like on admissions exam to medical school. And 1 year later, I had the same exactly the same points on my admissions to medical school. And even what's more important to mention is that our in Croatia you have the results from your exam combined with your grades from school. So basically, I had 208 points from my high school, and my twin flame had 254. So basically, the even the adding up the numbers from points from our high school to our added uh, high school grades were the same as our admissions exam, 462. So that's the first sign I got. I got that was really important. No, second. Then my twin flame's father is a professor at the medical university, and he's in the same specialty as my dad, who is also a professor at medical school. Uh, we are born on days that which add up are of the same number. Uh, my twin flame's cousin was my uh, childhood friend. Both of them were my childhood friends. And when I was studying medicine in Rijeka, one town in Croatia, his cousin contacted me, and few months or weeks before, I saw her on my twin flames Facebook friends list, and I thought, oh my god, she must be his girlfriend because she's so pretty. And then I realized she's actually my childhood friend and his cousin. Then that same cousin started to work at the same address where I was working. So that's like another sign. And what I want to mention here is that these signs are often like you can't miss them. I realized those signs were something important when I looked back to the situation, but I always noticed them in the moment. But I connected the dots a bit later, and I haven't experienced much of the signs like I'm seeing a clock at the same time or my twin flame's name is all over the place. I mean, what I wanted to say is that look out for signs that are more personal. And there are many people who tell you otherwise, but I assume they're just talkers who haven't experienced much on their twin flame journeys. Um, then what else to mention? Mm, yeah, you can, for example, get signs for a certain person that they are your twin flame when you follow those unpersonal signs like 1111 or feather, and then can point you out to a person who is not actually your true twin flame, because these signs are not really personal, and that person is not really someone who is meant for you. So when you follow those kind of superficial signs, you might get to think that something superficial is your true relationship, whereas your twin flame is not in that, like, uh you will get deeper signs with your twin flame. That's what I want to say. So yeah, just pay attention to something really deep and personal and meaningful. And with your true twin, in my personal experience, you basically have a person or two before your true twin flame emerges, and they can often like catalyze your journey. But you don't have to. It's not. It's most common to have those people before you meet your twin flame, because they lead you back to God, and you realize that something deeper is going on in this relationship. But it's not essential that that happens if you kind of learn your lesson, for example, in your life purpose or in some other area of your life. This can be avoided, but you don't have to fear that type of relationship, even that happens. For example, something that I did that's really helpful for, maybe it could help you, all of you, is when I was in high school, my dad told me to skip the first relationship with anyone I would with any boyfriend, and like aim for the other one, like for the second one, because that's the there you can be more happy if you skip the first one. And I've noticed that scientists made a research that the people who are happiest are the ones who skipped overall the first relationship. So basically, that's really hard to do when you're in high school and everyone around you is in some type of relationship. But that's something I would recommend you, because that's the fastest way you can skip the false twin flame relationship. Even, but yeah, that also carries some certain difficulties, because when I did that, I got really depressed, and yeah, I was kind of. But I, deep down in my heart, I really wanted to be only with my true twin flame. So that's something that stemmed from my decision to aim for the like most meaningful goals and not settle for anything. Today I'm happy that I did that, because I don't carry any emotional baggage, and yeah, like my twin flame is gonna be my first relationship. So even though I'm in my 30s, yeah, I had one. I had another type of catalyst in my life that was like a business partner who catapulted me into seeking God and going back to church and all that stuff. So I didn't actually avoid it at all levels, but it was brought to me in some other ways. That's why I told you that it can be brought up, that catalyzation through some other means. What I also wanted to share with you is that, mm, yeah, if you're kind of attuned to yourself and to your intuition, you'll get these nudges really often to kind of reach out or to go to a certain place, or um, and you can follow those signs and nudges and indications. And even though sometimes it might turn out that they're not really like weren't really real indicators of what you need to do, it's okay to listen to those nudges, because you, with time and with practice, you're gonna be more like experienced what to follow and not what not to follow. And if you believe in God, I love to say God, even though it's universe, love, like all that surround us. Um, that's like the Holy Spirit often nudges us to do a certain thing, or to go a certain place, or to write a certain message, or to do a certain activity, and you might even get like a sign what to do next, and it's safe to follow them. So thank you for watching this, and for more information watch my next videos. Bye.